Shafi is just, who always tries to make sure I get home. She was checking in on asking you and then like a couple of
like she hit me up on Instagram. I don't know why we didn't have each other's phone numbers yet, but she was like, "Hey, is Ian with you?" I was like, "Fuck, man, is he supposed to be with me? I don't know."
I don't know.
I was like, "I don't know what to say." I was like, "No," but like also I was like, "What if something happened to him?" I don't want to like lie, so I was like, "No, I'm at home." I know he was going to this networking event I was supposed to go to. Like if he told you I was with him, I was supposed to go.
What's up, world? Welcome to Once Upon a B&B. It's Annsleigh.
Moneybags Maha here.
And it's Ian, and it's been a long time since we've seen each other. Probably the longest since ever.
Just now when we started, I was like, where am I supposed to look? I forget. Like, I haven't done this in so long.
Muscle memory.
Oh, yeah. And we have a special guest today.
Do we?
Ghost. Go to place. Ghost.
Ghost, come on, buddy.
Ghost. Come on.
For the listeners, that's my cute little Pomsy. Oh, there he goes. Come on, Ghost. There he is.
Good job.
All right.
He's an actor.
Yeah.
Why is he smiling? Why does he know what to do?
I know, right?
He's just a happy dog.
He's a happy guy.
That's why I don't have an Instagram account. I just have @GhostGoes. That's his travel blog.
We need a treat. You deserve.
Look
at him. Oh my.
Too, cause,
he's so happy. He
just
knows
had
he's in the
his-
spotlight.
Oh, yeah.
his eyes.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
So
for the people who can't see him at home, he's got crazy blue piercing eyes for our listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Mesmerized.
What else describing? He has a white coat. That's why he's called Ghost.
He used to be all white, and now he's white and brown, like he's actually Ian and Shafi's child. Oh my God. What was that cuteness?
Hey.
Oh, hi.
Hey, glad to have you. He's like, you didn't like say hey when I came up here.
He's like, hello.
His
Dap
mic's
me
not
up.
hooked up. That's just actually for show. So that's probably why.
Oh my God. Why is this so cute right now? What's happening?
He's falling in love with you, Maha. Is he a ladies' man?
He is. When we were in the Bahamas, he was a chick magnet. We were walking around the casino. He's good luck. You know?
Wait, back up. Tell us. So you guys just
That's
went
why
to the
he's here.
Bahamas.
Oh, yeah.
And
Well,
took
yeah,
Ghost.
you're right. We should back it up to about last time we saw each other when we
Yeah.
recorded the last episode, episode 25. By the way, congrats to all of us.
It was something.
Or 20,000. Check it.
I guess, do we count the lost tape?
Okay, no, we don't.
We don't count it.
So it's 25, 26, something in that range. All right. Or
In the
20,
20s or
21.
something. Ansley, I could just picture her like marking an X off each day until she's like done.
Tallies. JK. I love talking on the mic. I just wish I was young with energy again.
Says the youngest one here. But yeah, we've all done a lot of traveling.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's the last time we saw each other.
Mm-hmm.
That night, we all celebrated, had dinner.
We did. It was so
Yeah.
good. I'm going back.
Roomies.
It was good. I had a lot of rice.
Oh, yeah, that was basmati rice for everyone.
Oh, my
A little
gosh.
bit burn on the top. That was great.
Basmati, but yes.
Basmati, sorry.
Come on, your Packy girlfriend would be very upset with you
I
right
went over in her microwave. That's not. She's alive. And then
Persian food is not a leftover you want to leave in your car, though. It smells like farts so
I
bad.
made sure to
did you
eat
leave it in your car?
more.
I have several times. I did not this time. I ate it all, but
It was so good. So we celebrated. Yes, we went to dinner.
We actually saw my boss and a friend of yours getting dinner.
yeah, my Egyptian chiropractor and your boss were together randomly. So that's how Atlanta is. So
And then
small.
she dropped our podcast, and I was like, "Uh-oh,
yeah.
this could get me
Oh, I didn't know
fired."
that was your boss. I thought she was like the office manager.
Yeah, well, I mean, the
She is?
office manager, like with all the
Runs
clout.
the show. Yeah,
like
gotcha.
the office manager. Every firm's got one, and but she never actually followed up to get the link. So for
Good.
Perfect.
Thank God.
Perfect.
Yeah.
In the clear.
I'm always paranoid my parents are going to find this somehow or already have.
I was kind of not to, well, we'll save that. But I met Maha's mom yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For the first time?
Yeah, Sunday.
Just briefly, just waved,
Mm-hmm.
and then all right. So
She's probably like, what is going on?
that night, you guys did not know this, but I had to go home. I had no home. I was homeless because I had been kicked out of my parents' house
We did not know this. Yes.
roughly that morning.
Is that the photo you sent that sparked it all? And they were like, get your shit.
Oh no, that was before then. We'll
Oh.
not over here trying to act all Eminem. I'm sorry, Mama. Get on my closet.
Cleaning out my closet.
Especially not the week of the Donna drop. No, I'm not going to say anything ill about my mother. But it's just the end result is I was out, and so I was I moved into a hotel briefly.
But yeah, we can't know why they kicked you out.
Well,
it took him like 5 hours to tell me the story, but
yeah, that'd be a long form podcast.
What's the thesis?
The thesis is I don't know. They got sick of the kitties, the litter.
Okay.
They're
okay,
sticky and shit.
Yeah.
Okay. And the cat shit. Okay.
So after a weekend in the hotel, I started looking for a long-term plan because my Airbnb guest is there till September. So I was kind of stuck, well, what am I going to do? And I also...
They were sick of your shit.
Yeah. And this is like 2 weeks ago? So we had like the rest of August. So I was in a position where I'm like, all right, well, I need a place close to Dunwoody, like my parents' house. So I'm contemplating hitting up my Airbnb guest and be like, hey, what would you...
Can I just stay in my guest bedroom?
You guys aren't using it. But I didn't really want to ask anyone, So I started looking into the Airbnbs, and turns out my Airbnb's, a great fucking deal because they're shit.
Really?
No one's Dunwoody or shit. And so I started sending this message to every Airbnb in Dunwoody. Let's see. Or at a similar version of it. Hey, Sarah, I'm looking for something short-term near my office in Dunwoody right off 400. Through August, definitely, possibly September. My girlfriend's house is being built as we speak and will be complete in late September. She's in med school, which is now done remotely, so she spends the majority of her time at her parents' house. I'm a trial attorney who works long hours, including weekends. Trying to establish that, I won't be there.
Not going to be partying, not going to be there.
Yeah, great, ideal roommate. I'm also saving up extra money to buy an engagement ring to marry said girlfriend by renting out my house by the Beltline on Airbnb. So now I'm explaining what I'm doing there, right? It's currently rented through 831. Shared a link of what's my Airbnb called? Jacuzzi fun for my new house. It's really now becoming an engagement.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, it's becoming an engagement ring fun. And then, all right, now I'm throwing my schedule. We will be in the Bahamas from 8/21 to 8/24. That got extended. And then finally, I was kind of bearing the lead. I have two extremely friendly cats, Princess Purr and Butterball. I also have an extremely cute, friendly dog, Ghost. And you can follow his travel Instagram at Ghost Goes.
3 pets.
3 pets. Though you'd be welcome to play with the girls, they won't need to be taken care of while I'm away. I have a litter robot 3. And I cap their nails so they can't scratch furniture.
Not 1 or 2, but 3. The latest litter robot.
Well, I figured, I looked this thing up. This is going to take care of all the litter needs while I'm in the Bahamas. I'm flexible on the move-in date. I'm using up free ISG nights right now, booked through Sunday. When were you looking for? If you think this might work, I'd like to know more and see the photos. Please let me know if you have any questions. And ghosted.
I can see why.
Were the deal
I got a lot of deal breakers on the pets.
Yeah.
Turns out
they won't even do it just for an extra fee.
I started looking real bleak, and then because of the ISG thing, we get an employees rate.
Oh, yeah.
So I just moved into hotels.
Why doesn't Ghost can stay at your parents? One of the cats can stay with your girlfriend. You gotta split up the kids.
Yeah, Ghost
the cats are with your parents still, right, or not anymore?
They eventually allowed me to keep the kitties there till tomorrow.
Wow.
Which is this is the last night for my guest. And I asked him to come tonight. And he's like, "Are you crazy? I'm busy packing to move after 3 months. I don't have time to go on your podcast." Didn't even ask me what it's about. And he was like, "Yeah, I would, but blah 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 blah."
Right, he wasn't even curious. What the hell?
Ask him about the bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I figured you guys have a chance to question him.
Right.
Dang, Ian. I mean, you're in good spirits. The fact that you're homeless.
Well, with the employee rate, there's $89 for a 4. I was staying at the Ravina, which is in Downey, real nice, great place to walk ghosts all over. And then, so I'm living there, and then all of a sudden, Maha was supposed to do my closing on that Friday before going off to was it Italy?
Yeah, I went to Italy that weekend, I think.
Woke up that Thursday, and then I had a hearing in DeKalb County via Zoom, thankfully, at 10:30. My closing was at 10:30 Friday. Then get a text from my lender. It was like, "Hey, congrats on the closing," or is that a typo? And so it turns out they fucked up, and it was on Thursday.
Wow.
10:30. So I raced over there, hit up my Airbnb guest. I was like, "Hey, man," he didn't wake up. So I had to barge in there early, and this guy likes to sleep in. And I was like, "Hey, could you possibly, explain the situation? Could you sign for me and explain what signing for a mortgage was?" Which I barely knew. Maha's the expert on that.
Wait, your guest was like your witness on the
He
mortgage?
was my witness.
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, so he had to like come out like he was like in his PJs. And I actually have a photo. Check this out.
They forgot to tell me who was supposed to be the closing attorney, by the way.
This is crazy. Aww.
There he is signing with not Maha. That's not Maha. She was supposed to be that.
It was like a nice house.
Oh yeah, I did a great job with it. That's why.
Wait, let me see this guy again.
You talking about Jacob? Oh wait.
This is not what I pictured.
I didn't picture it yet.
I pictured a white.
He just seemed like he was scared of bugs. He has
He's very afraid of
tattoos.
bugs and has never seen one before this summer.
Just because you have tattoos doesn't mean you're not scared of bugs. But you're not scared of needles, so I just assume you can't be scared of bugs.
Oh,
But
man.
But that night, I ran into Maha at one of our work shindigs.
Yep.
y'all have the best work shindigs.
They're a lot of
Oh,
fun.
you have no idea.
There's one tomorrow.
Y'all, it just seems like it's a blast.
It's one of the perks.
It's fun. You know.
But I didn't really want to ask anyone for, like, hey, can I crash with you? Like, I'm too old for that. And then drunk seeing Maha, I think maybe Shafi asked. But
No, I don't think either of y'all asked. You're just saying like you were looking for. I was like, what about me, guys?
oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Very,
okay.
very nice of her. So I moved, she invited
so
me when she
nice.
got back from Italy to let me move in with her.
Good job, Maha.
No, wait, not move in with me. Hold on now. Calm down.
For
Trey was like, what?
For the rest.
Until you go to the Bahamas.
Possibly till
sure.
August, maybe September.
That's gonna be fun.
It happened already, wasn't it?
Yeah, it came and went.
Wait, August is over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there
Wait,
from
y'all are roommates?
Yeah,
one
like,
week.
yeah.
or for
So we're keeping
Monday
secrets.
through Friday.
So we're keeping secrets.
Well, we haven't seen you since then. We're telling you now. We saw each other like
So how
one
was-
time, too.
Oh, okay.
The first night, yeah.
The first night, he spent 7 hours telling me the story about his mom kicking him out. It's all the CBD. It stretched
I was
the
gonna say,
story
were y'all
out.
high? Yeah. For 7 hours, yeah. And so then y'all took a trip. Well, you took a trip.
Well, yeah, I went out of town. Well, but still, like, no, we were there. I think you came on Tuesday, and I left on Friday, and you left Saturday, right?
Yes.
That's so cool. I'm glad that
Yeah.
worked out.
She went from Italy to Spain. Just
Oh,
weekend
dang.
trips to Italy.
Italy back home, and then Spain for a week. But yeah.
Ma's a world traveler.
Anything happened in Italy?
So I had a closing Friday, not Ian's. And then I was like, why am I staying here? I fly for free. I should go somewhere. So I just like looked at the little thing to see what flights were open. And there was like a flight at like 6 p.m. that was going to Italy. So I basically would have just like slept on the airplane and woke up in Italy. So I was like, why not? So I did that. And I flew into Milan and took the train over to Bologna, which is like the food capital of Italy. Just by myself, solo. Didn't even have a place to stay. I actually, on the airplane, was like looking at Airbnbs and found one while I was flying, like right before I landed. And it was actually an
That's
awesome
so cool.
Airbnb. It was like this apartment. It was like a attic apartment, which sounds kind of weird, but I'm short anyway. So it was a few slanted roofs, but it was a really cool Airbnb. And then the first night I just like walked around, met people, ate a whole bunch of food because it's the food capital. And then like nighttime, I'm just like sitting at this bar outside, just people watching. And I like got up to go order a drink, and these 3 girls, like 2 British girls and an Australian girl, they were like, oh, are you leaving? Like, can we have your table? I was like, oh, I was just ordering a drink, but I'm by myself. Y'all want to join me? Like, they're like, oh, really? You don't mind? Cool. So they came and joined me, and we like talked. I told them about myself. They told me about themselves. We hung out, like went from there to like another bar. And Bologna is a college town, technically. It's actually the oldest university in the world or something like that, or maybe in Europe. Something like that. A very old university. So it's just like a bunch of college kids hanging out partying.
Were they college kids?
They were like right above college age or a little bit older, but they're still like a lot younger than me, like maybe at least 10 years younger than me. But we hung out for like a good hour and a half, and then we're like outside hanging out with all these college kids at this bar. And I like got them around to drinks, drank that. Then I was like, you guys want another round? Like, let me go get it. Went to the bar, ordered a round of drinks, and I came back, and these bitches were gone. And I'm like asking people, I was like, hey, do you know where those girls went? They're like, oh yeah, they left. They like left me. I felt like such an idiot with like all these drinks. They're like, we don't know her. I know. I was like, dude, I thought they thought I was like really cool and shit, because my life is kind of cool when I was telling them about it. And like, I was like, damn, I thought we bonded. We were friends. And
probably was gonna be some guys.
they were probably like, let's ditch this old bitch. Let's get out of here. Hurry while she's gone at the bar. Yeah,
at least
they
the
disappeared
drinks
on me. I could not stop laughing. I know. I was like trying to give the drinks away. Nobody even wanted them. Now I'm just like this random old bitch, like by myself, trying to give away drinks like a creep. Yeah,
drinks.
right. So I just took 2 of them and walked back to my Airbnb, like drinking them and laughing at myself. But
I was going to ask if we had 6 new Italian listeners. I guess not.
No. Didn't really meet too many people. I was by myself. So that was night 1. I was only there for 2 nights and I was leaving the 3rd day. But so that was night 1. I wake up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. My stomach was like not feeling well. I had to like throw up a bunch of times and I'm like, damn, I'm really hungover. And then I thought about it and I was like, wait, no, I did not drink that much. I cannot be hungover. Definitely got food poisoning in the food capital of Italy. And I was there for 2 nights. So night 1 was crunk until I got left by those girls. And then the whole next day, I was just like sick with food poisoning. I did make it out of bed to go get some bolognese sauce, which is what they're known for, you know, like the meat sauce on pasta. Ate that and then spent the rest of the day in bed again. But it turned out to... The bolognese or something was already fucked up. Right, exactly. I was like, I can't be in Bologna and not eat bolognese. So I had to. But it turned out to be like a national holiday anyways. These Catholic countries, like every other Sunday is a national holiday. So most things were already closed anyways. So it wasn't terrible. I didn't feel that bad about being sick that day because everything was closed anyways. Yeah, I didn't have a ton of FOMO. And yeah, flew back the next day.
What's it like?
We got Mayan. Was it Mayan or Taiwanese food?
Mayan? It's definitely not Mayan. What is Mayan food? Malaysian? Or Thai? No, it's Thai food. Oh, yeah. And he got
we were trying to decide between Thai and Malaysian food.
Ian treated me to dinner since he was staying at my house.
I guess I thought I was eating Mayan food, and that's where I went wrong.
The fuck is Mayan food?
I think that's the...
Maize.
The empire of Mexican lore.
They did a lot. The Mayans, didn't they like sacrifice bodies and... It was a lot.
Not known for their cuisine.
Yeah. They did a lot.
Known for murdering.
Yeah, they murdered a lot of people in mass.
It also murdered. No, it was the Thai food.
Yeah, that murdered your stomach.
Yeah, and I was like, I think I got food poisoning too.
What's going on?
I don't know, but I was in my room and I just kept hearing like the bathroom door open and close. I was like, is he all right? I don't feel like getting up and checking.
Food poisoning I've had it once before, but it's like it is pretty bad. But it's survivable.
He just got it Thai spicy. I think that was the issue.
They're like, get it Thai. I'm like, yeah, I can handle Thai or hot, anything hot, you know?
Because I'm like, all right,
It's like one of my things. And when I'm like around a bunch
foods?
Yeah, especially around all these Pakistani people I'm around.
You trying to prove yourself?
Yes, I can handle more spice than most of them. Almost every cousin I've met.
Oh my gosh,
it's hilarious.
And then, yeah, Maha put me to shame.
So maybe it wasn't food poisoning.
I mean, it really, and I did have the leftovers the next day, though.
What?
And that's you almost died.
I left them
after knowing it fucked your stomach up, you still ate them?
Not only that,
and they were in my car.
Yes,
hold on.
That's the second part. But it was, I didn't eat the soup, but I did have the tofu.
Because I was like, oh shit, it was in my car, so I went to like go get it out because I was like, this has been sitting in my car in the garage all day, but you had already gotten it.
Yeah. You didn't want to be defeated? Is that what it is?
Wait, what?
You didn't want to be defeated by the food, so you ate it again.
I just love.
Did it fuck you up the second time
also,
or no?
Just keep in mind, I'm homeless, being choked by Maha. So
all food counts.
Well, not just that. Like I've been like living from like hotel to hotel. Do they all have a microwave? You have to ask that.
Right, it's not standard in all hotel rooms. That's funny.
This is a great time period for you. I think it's just interesting.
And then that was night 1. Night 2, I invited her. We had another PI event.
Yeah.
One of the
others.
This
is night 3, actually. Night 2, you just fell asleep at like 8:30, so I didn't see you.
Oh, yeah. You got home from work late, and I passed out. I remember missing an invitation to CBD, and I was like, oh,
yeah.
I wish I would have.
I was like, rolling up if you want to join. I was like, that's weird for Ian not to join. What's happening?
Is that like that missed text like people send?
That was a Ian face down in bed with ghost text.
Yeah.
Aww. There goes.
Then night 3. We were supposed to go to this networking event, and I bailed. I was like, I don't really feel like it. Ian went.
She even went so far as to ask me, what's the entry like? Which is really, I think, a good sign of like, I'm coming. And I was like, it's no big deal at all. Just like it never is.
I was just like,
That's kind of how I am. Like,
she was fishing for a reason to get out.
I know. I was hoping he would be like, it's very difficult, and then I could leave. But
she left anyway.
But I was like, actually, I don't feel obligated. I could just not go.
And I don't want to fucking go. And I'm not fucking going.
Yeah.
I get like that.
And I just went on having a grand old time, not putting any thought to my original plan of how to get home.
How did you get home? Oh, Uber.
Well, yeah, but I just, 2 sheets to the wind. And next thing you know, Shafi is just, who always tries to make sure I get home if I'm ever being an idiot, which this night I was. She was checking in on, asking you and then like a couple of
like she hit me up on Instagram. I don't know why we didn't have each other's phone numbers yet, but she was like, "Hey, is Ian with you?" I was like, "Fuck, man, is he supposed to be with me? I don't know." I was like, "I don't know what to say." I was like,
Bro code.
No, but like also I was like, what if something happened to him? I don't want to like lie. So I was like, no, I'm at home. I know he was going to this networking event I was supposed to go to. Like if he told you I was with him, I was supposed to go.
But not lying.
She was like, I don't know, his phone is in Riverdale for some reason. You think he left it in Uber again? And I was like,
Wait a
damn it,
minute.
don't ask me questions.
Wait a minute.
Everyone has
Wait
like,
a minute.
As a girlfriend of a boy, do you not have
As
like
a girlfriend of a boyfriend.
Right.
Do you not have like friends that you're like, he's no good? I don't like when you hang out with him, because I have one, and we've talked about this podcast before.
I thought you weren't his friend anymore.
Yeah, but like football season,
Oh my
it
god.
always brings us back together. We get
I
hyped
didn't
about
know
the
what to
dogs.
say. I was like, oh no, he left his phone in the Uber again.
I invited him to the networking event, and then I was too sauced up to say no by the time he got there, and just started
Living life.
behaving recklessly. And I mean, nothing bad happened. All I did was
of
stumble
course.
home with my buddy, like as we were walking out, and not bother texting my phone, and then just went to his house, and then immediately passed out, just like the night before.
Riverdale.
Yeah.
Who accidentally goes to Riverdale?
Right.
Why-
For Buckhead.
Right.
And the funny thing is, everyone,
Buckhead.
I got ran into like people who like Shock would have been happy for me to go home with, and like they're like, Ian, come with us, and then he was like, no, I was like, no, like my buddy was like, and then everyone thought he was my paralegal.
That's what she said. She's like, never mind. Apparently, he passed out at his paralegal's house. I was
Oh
like,
my god,
okay.
that's so
Later,
funny.
she found out paralegal's Rob.
She's
He fucking
pissed.
hates Rob.
I was thinking to myself, that sounds like a lie, but whatever.
She's freaking pissed.
Yeah.
I woke up to some pissed text messages, but I immediately hopped into the Uber and left his house and went back to Maha's and crawled into bed and had a miserable
5:30
day
Oh my god, 5:30.
getting everything ready to go to the Bahamas.
He might be. I mean, he sounds like a lot of fun, but he might not be the best influence.
Yeah, that one. I mean, I agree with you wholeheartedly. But that time he didn't do anything wrong. He just was like, "Hey, come on, bud, let's go." And I passed out.
He kept him safe in Riverdale.
He did.
And then we all scrambled off to. I ran off to the Bahamas, and then she was off to Spain.
I went to Spain, yeah.
Y'all are like on
Did
the
you
go.
get ghosted in Spain or food poisoned in Spain?
So I went with Anna this time, our former guest.
She's the reason you get to fly
Yeah,
free.
she's the reason I fly free. So she had rescheduled, like moved her whole schedule around to have like a long period off for my birthday. So I felt bad because like I didn't do like a long trip like she planned. So we did this. And yeah, we flew into Madrid and then took a train to Malaga, which is like the south of Spain, which was cool. We spent 2 nights there, and then we were supposed to just come back to Madrid and spend a night there and then fly home.
Mhm.
But I had a court Zoom hearing, a bond hearing on this crazy case too. And it would have been while we were on the train on the way back. So I ended up just extending a day, and we went to Granada for that day just so I could be somewhere stable for the hearing.
Did you? Oh, yeah, never mind. I didn't mean to go.
But,
I was asking if you did the hearing, but
yeah, I did
continue.
the hearing from Granada.
Strong,
Did not get bond. I knew he wasn't going to get bond, but
strong Wi-Fi connection.
yeah, exactly. I was like, God, I hope this internet works because I'm going to be fucked.
That's what
But-
happened to me. And when I did the closing, I had to log in to Zoom hearing for DeKalb County, and then not Maha's the closing attorney next to me, and I'm like, listen, I explain
Not
the situation, explain the situation, and then log in, and then immediately shut off, go on mute, turn the camera off, and then just signing paperwork. Roommate or Airbnb guy comes, does his thing, witness, sign paperwork. He goes back into bed, sign paper, and then all of a sudden, I hear myself get called at the
Zoom
the
hearing.
hearing, yeah. And then I'm like, turn it back on, and then did my thing real quick, turn it back off, and then back to the
Y'all are
side.
great multitaskers. I am
I'm a terrible
impressed.
multitasker. I could do nothing but that Zoom hearing at the time.
I
barely
am
did that.
impressed. Okay, so but Goes went with you to the Bahamas.
Ghost goes with me everywhere. That's why he's got the travel Instagram.
He had a suitcase, like a whole wardrobe. He's wearing Hawaiian shirts
Wait
and
a minute.
fedoras and stuff. Yes.
Wait a minute.
Adorable.
I found out when we were stamping passports, they're like, well, where's your dog's passport? You're clearly a psychopath with your dog. He's got a Hawaiian shirt on, and so
Yeah,
turns
we're
out they
talking
make
about
that.
you. We're talking about you.
So are other countries like America, it's the law here, but are other countries also just accepting of you having a
That
dog
was
places?
the thing, because I was, trying to argue that. And then I'm like, but we're not in America anymore.
Right, exactly. There's no Americans with Disabilities Act.
Yeah. You're not in America anymore, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, so we had the packet of like everyone's like vaccine. Well, not everyone. Someone isn't vaccinated. No names. And then but they actually had to get fill out a paperwork like every day in the Bahamas, which I didn't have to do with the vaccine. So that was worth it to me there. And then, but we had all our paperwork. We had ghost paperwork. So we had this big folder of like everyone's paperwork we had to get anywhere because you had to like show it to go anywhere public. Bahamas is such a tourist destination.
Yeah.
And then we had
Exuma's wasn't like that at all. Nobody checked anything ever.
In Nassau, everyone checked everything the whole time.
Yeah, it does make sense.
But he did get to go like to the aquarium, which is hilarious.
Really?
He's gonna have a whole IG photo drop soon.
It's hilarious. Did restaurants not bitch and stuff since like
one guy bitched, and then when we got like towards the end of our meal, he apologized because he was such a good boy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aww.
That's funny.
I don't call him Good Boy Ghost for nothing though.
Yeah.
Good boy, Ghost.
Good boy Ghost.
Go Ghost. I like him.
Dude, I don't know if you like drugged Ghost or what that day that you like disappeared, but I was trying to get him to go outside and he was just looking at me.
About it.
He was just looking. He would not move.
He's like, you're not my owner.
I think he was drugged.
You didn't know place at the time, I don't think.
I don't know. He was just in the bed staring at me. I was like, come on, you want to go outside? Let's go. But I figured out the trick. Get the leash. The leash gets him pumped.
Did Janet like him?
Oh, Janet could never. She was with my parents. She would die. If there's another dog in the house, oh my God, she would lose it. I can't. That's like the whole reason now I have trouble finding anyone to watch Janet because all my friends have gotten dogs and she cannot coexist with another dog.
What
she gets way too stressed out.
I feel so like wronged by her earlier.
What? When you tried to eat her?
No, when you tried to eat her when she was over here?
Just give her a kiss.
I know. No, she's for sure a diva. But yeah, no, she can't be around any other dog. She'll just be like, she'll be the one attacking him the whole time, first of all. She's just constantly on offense. But no, she was already pissed when she came with my parents and was like smelling like all her toys smelling like ghosts. She was looking at me like, what the fuck? Who has been chewing my toys?
Yeah, he destroyed one of them. When I first got there, or I left him there and I first get back and I see ghost shit stains all over and I was like, oh no. And I'm freaking out. Like I just got here and I'm running around trying to clean up or look for cleaning supplies. And then she tells me, I guess in a text.
I sent a text. I was like, oh, don't mind the carpet, by the way. I tripped up the stairs with 2 cups of coffee.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
And just like splashed them everywhere. Like the whole upstairs is destroyed. Yeah.
She's all like, don't mind my mess. And I'm like,
and he's like, fuck.
There's shit everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what to be done.
I do want to leave our listeners, because we are wrapping up, with hints or like helpful tips, because you travel solo a lot. And I think a lot of people aren't necessarily scared, but as a woman, having the confidence to do that, what would you tell somebody that's traveling solo everywhere?
I mean, just obviously be aware of your surroundings. Don't walk around with like AirPods in your ear or anything like that. And I think it's like mostly just looking like you belong. Like don't walk around holding your phone, navigating, like looking lost like you don't belong there. Just like walk with confidence like you're supposed to be there and like don't fuck with me, I'm a local. But I'm also ethnically ambiguous, so I like can blend in a lot of places. Like you don't know I'm not from here. I could totally be from here. Right, exactly.
That's real. Yeah. That's real. Just walking with confidence and just like kind of like a resting bitch face almost.
Yeah. Oh, like one Janet. Helpful travel trick that I thought about when I was last minute trying to figure. I'm literally on the plane. Like I didn't even know what city I was going to go to yet when I was going to Italy. I decided on the plane. But one trip I'd love to use is called Rome to Rio. I don't know if you've ever used it, but it's basically if you want to figure out how to get from point A to point B, like any 2 cities, like anywhere, it'll say like you can take like these buses, these trains, you could take a car to this train to this. It like gives you all the different ways to like get somewhere. Yeah, super helpful. It like helps you weigh your options, and you can sometimes book through it, like click and like book your train or whatever. But
thanks, Maha.
Trains confuse the shit out of me when I'm abroad. Yeah.
Well, you got to use Rome to Rio.
Yeah, use Rome to Rio.
Well, thanks, guys, for listening. I hope you enjoyed our episode. It's been a while. We can't wait to
very
talk.
Random episode.
We can't wait to chat with you about our travels, have our guests, and give you some more helpful tips on the next show. It's Annsleigh.
This is Maha.
Go say hey.
Let's go.
Go speak. Go chilling. And Ian.
See you next time.
Bye.